Hey my friends, it's been too long, so I thought what I would do today was to tell you a story. Now, I've got a story to share with you today that belongs to two little boys who are now big grown-up boys, but when they were little, this was one of their favourite stories. It's called Whiff, or How the Beautiful Big Fat Smelly Baby Found a Friend. If you look at the blurb, it says, Whiff is beautiful, he is well behaved, and his parents are very proud of him. But whenever Whiff goes off to make new friends, he comes home in disgrace. Whatever can the matter be? I hope that doesn't ever happen to you. So this is Whiff. By a bend in the river lived a beautiful, big, fat, smelly baby warthog. His mum and dad were very proud of him. They called him Whiff. They wanted him to make friends and be happy. The crocodiles lived on one side, the monkeys lived on the other side, and right across the street lived the little birds. One day Mrs. Crocodile knocked on the door. She said, "My baby wants to play with your baby, but tell me, is your baby rough?" "Oh no, my baby is never rough," said Mrs. Warthog. So Whiff went next door and played very, very gently. But then down came some tickly-quickly flies. They tickled their ears and they tickled their eyes. So the crocodile bit his teddy bears, he bashed the table and he crashed the chairs. His teeth went snap and his tail went whee! Down fell the pictures. 1, 2, 3. Mrs. Crocodile was cross. She said to Whiff, "Look what you've done, go away! You are much too rough to play." So Whiff, the beautiful, big, fat, smelly baby, had to go home in disgrace. Then, one day, Mrs. Monkey knocked on the door. She said, "My babies want your baby to come to tea. But tell me, has your baby got nice table manners?" "Oh yes, my baby has got lovely table manners," said Mrs. Warthog. So Whiff went next door to have tea with the monkey babies. He was on his best behaviour. But guess what's going to happen next? Down came some tickly-quickly flies. They tickled their ears and they tickled their eyes, and cups and saucers flew through the air, and plates went flying everywhere. And the three little monkeys were jumping and squealing, and jelly and custard got stuck to the ceiling. This isn't going to go well, is it? And Mrs. Monkey was very, very cross. She said to Whiff, "Look at this mess! You can't stay! Bad-mannered baby, go away!" So Whiff, the beautiful, big, fat, smelly baby, had to go home in disgrace. For a long time it seemed that Whiff would never find a friend. Then one day Mrs. Littlebird knocked on the door. "My baby would like to play with your baby. But tell me, is your baby a good baby?" "I think he's a good baby," said Mrs. Warthog, "but Mrs. Crocodile says he's very rough, and Mrs. Monkey says he's bad-mannered. They sent him home in disgrace." And Mrs. Littlebird said, "I can see he is beautiful, I can see he is big and fat. But tell me, is he always smelly?" "Always," said Mrs. Warthog. "Never mind," said Mrs. Littlebird. "Bring him over." So Whiff went across the street to play with baby Littlebird. They played happily for hours. They played trains, planes, doctors and jungle Monopoly. Oh no, but then down came the tickly-quickly flies and started to tickle their ears and their eyes. "Oh no," said baby Warthog. "I must leave this place, for very soon I shall be in disgrace." But all of a sudden, with a snip, snap and a snup, the baby bird ate all the flies up. Mrs. Littlebird said, "Don't go away. My little baby would love you to stay." "But I am rough, I am bad-mannered," said the baby warthog. "Not to us," said Mrs. Littlebird. "To us you are a beautiful, big, fat, smelly baby. And what a good thing you are so smelly." "Yum, mum, more flies to come," said baby Littlebird. And that is how the beautiful, big, fat, smelly baby found a friend. I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did. I will try and do you another story next week. Until then, keep safe, be good, help your mums and dads at home, and I will see you very soon. Bye.